So The Dark Knight was written and directed by Christopher Nolan and came out in the year 2008. It is the sequel to the very successful Batman Begins. Welcome back to my brief series of Christopher Nolan reviews. I've been reviewing a select few Christopher Nolan films once a month leading up to Tenet in July. Back in March, I already reviewed Batman Begins. So now here in April, we're going to be talking about The Dark Knight. And of course, if you've not seen this film, major spoilers for The Dark Knight down below. Okay, let's talk about it. So The Dark Knight is a film that truly changed cinema. Batman Begins definitely changed cinema, and you guys know how much I love that film. I gave it my perfect grade. I absolutely love Batman Begins. But Dark Knight is a totally different experience for me. The Dark Knight is a film that does everything that Batman Begins did right and ups the stakes. Christian Bale is my favorite Batman/Bruce Wayne, as I've already mentioned in my Batman Begins review. He's fantastic. He's great as Bruce Wayne, this dark and damaged person who's trying to be the city's greatest criminal. And as Batman, he's great. He really has that fierce intensity, and the new Batsuit that he gets in this film, it's absolutely incredible. He has so many memorable lines, and just overall fantastic. The rest of the cast, from Harvey Dent as Two-Face, first of all, Two-Face, and Harvey Dent himself. Harvey Dent is a very fun, kind of charismatic character as kind of this one person who really wants to put the truth in Gotham. But then when Joker turns him crazy, it then turns to Two-Face. First of all, the visual effects on Two-Face is fantastic. Very gory, very gruesome. And overall, the scene with him threatening Commissioner Gordon's kids, all of it is fantastic. But Heath Ledger's performance, if you do a review on The Dark Knight, or even talk about The Dark Knight, and not really even mention Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker in this film, you are doing something wrong. This is my favorite interpretation of the Joker, because the way he made this, he's very funny, but he's also very intense and you don't really know what he's going to do. That's something that makes my favorite Joker. It's the one that's very subtle. This Joker is super subtle, unlike, let's say, a Joker like Jared Leto, who is not very subtle at all. This Joker is very subtle, very creepy, has a lot of undertones, and the way he tells his origin story, that it changes every single time between different origin stories, really does make this character have a much more edge. And I think that really does make this character have much more creepiness, kind of the old Dark. And rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
Why so serious? He comes at me with the knife. Why so serious?
Also, this movie's direction and writing in this film is perfect. This is a perfectly directed film. Seriously. The action sequences, that was something Batman Begins lacked. The action sequences weren't that amazing. But the action here, the truck chase sequence with Joker in the truck, and then the Batmobile, and then soon the Bat bike, perfectly filmed, shot, and edited. That sequence is so riveting. This is also something I can say about this whole film. This is a riveting film from start to finish. The dialogue sequences, the action sequences, the sequence where the Joker gives 2 bombs, and one to the prisoners, and one to blow up the people of Gotham, and give a bomb to the people and to blow up the prisoners before 12 o'clock. That whole sequences and that whole finale really does bring a much more intense edge, and Nolan knows how to make an intense film. The interrogation sequence is one of the better sequences in this whole film, kind of interrogating Joker, and that's one of the better sequences. The lines and dialogue through that whole sequence is truly fantastic. Everything from the dialogue, but this also film is very funny. It's not just kind of a soulless, lifeless film. There is definitely a lot of jokes. People complain about the recasting. I do understand. But really, this film truly is a remarkable film. I'm going to be honest. Dark Knight is a film that won Best Actor from Heath Ledger. Should have won Best Picture, in my opinion. At least should have been nominated for Best Picture of 2008. The Dark Knight will probably go down as one of the best superhero films of all time, just because of how influentially impactful it is. Truly amazing. And overall, I'm going to give The Dark Knight an A+. So those are my thoughts on The Dark Knight. What did you guys think of this film? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, you guys can hit that subscribe button. And also like this video. It really does help this channel out a ton. And also, guys, tune in next month. In May, I will be reviewing The Dark Knight Rises. And then in June, I will have a surprise Nolan review leading up to Tenet back in July. Thanks. You guys can also check out my podcast. I do every other Tuesday with a friend of mine. It's called the Two Peas in a Pod podcast. You guys can also check out my Instagram at General_Daniel77. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. General out.